Hi, it's Jennifer from Just Jennifer, and I was tagged by the beautiful Brooke from Pink to Paris to do the 50 questions tag. So I'm partly flattered and partly horrified that I was tagged. But thank you, Brooke, for tagging me. This should be fun. I will try to go fairly quickly, though, because I'm really not that interesting. So anyway, here we go. What are you wearing? I am wearing jeans, a burgundy colored t-shirt, a white tank top underneath, little skin tone gladiator type sandals, and a long necklace with little beady things. Have you ever been in love? Yes, I have been, and I still am in love with my husband. We've been married 26 years, and it's been wonderful, so I'm definitely in love. Have you ever had a terrible breakup? No, mine have not been terrible. They've been sad and so forth, but nothing terrible. How tall are you? I am 5'5". How much do you weigh? You are not getting that from me. I don't even tell myself that. More than I'd like to, of course, but I'm working on that. Any tattoos? No. But if I ever got one, under force and duress, it would probably be my initial, somewhere no one else can see. Any piercings? Just my ears. I have both my ears pierced, and then I have just this one pierced twice because that was the thing to do in the 80s, and so that's what I did. One true pairing, OTP. I thought about this for a long time. I can't come up with anything at all. I'm going to go with Olaf and Anna from Frozen. Because I love those two together, but I know that's not really what was intended. Anyway, favorite shows. I usually watch only like reality show kind of things. So I guess my favorites would have to be Amazing Race. I love Amazing Race. I love anything travel related, so that's always fun. I like to watch House Hunters, particularly House Hunters International, because I love seeing what houses there are in different parts of the world and how much they cost and all that good stuff. And I do like the Housewives, the Real Housewives franchise. I like the OC, Beverly Hills, and New York City if Bethany's on it. So those are my favorites. Favorite bands. I don't really have a favorite band. I never really did. I guess favorite artists would be, for me right now, Ed Sheeran. I love that kid. He's pretty amazing. I love Jason Mraz. I saw him in concert, and I saw Ed Sheeran in concert. They were both fabulous in concert. And Maroon 5. I like Maroon 5. Let's see here. That was number 10. Number 11, something you miss. I would have to say I miss gluten. I've been gluten-free for about 15 years. Seriously, though, gluten-free. Like, I would cheat a whole lot more back then. I don't cheat anymore. I try not to. In the last probably 4 years, and it's been seriously serious about it in the last year and a half to 2 years. I have a medical condition that I'll get into some other time, but I have found that has really helped it a lot, and way before the gluten-free thing was even a thing, before it was popular. I was into that for 15 years. Favorite song is from the artist IZ. He's a Hawaiian singer. He's passed away, but it's Wonderful World, done by Iz. It's a Hawaiian version of Wonderful World. I love that song. I told my family if I'm ever in a coma that they need to play that song because I will respond to that song probably. So, love it. How old are you? Well, here we go. They're really getting into it now, aren't they? I will go ahead and admit it. I've had a hard time with it. I had a big birthday this June. My birthday's in June, on the 19th. I turned 50. Yeah. That was rough. It was rough leading up to turning 50, I think, more than anything, because it was just like, I can't be. This just doesn't seem, I don't feel like I'm in, that's just, no, But I am. Let's face it. It's here. It's happened. And I'm going to embrace it, and I'm going to enjoy it. What else choice do I have, right? So, yes. That is that. Zodiac sign. I'm a Gemini, born June 19. Qualities you look for in a partner. I wrote some of the stuff down so I could get through this faster and didn't have to think too much. Sense of humor, for sure. Sense of humor, hardworking, intelligent, loyal, fun, and kind are what I wrote down, because all those things are so important to me. I want someone to be fun to be with, but not trying to crack a joke every second. But someone who has a sense of humor, who's clever, but intelligent and hardworking, loyal, fun to be with, and just a kind person, someone who's nice to everyone, nice to the waiter, nice to, anybody he meets, just always nice and kind. I like that. Okay. Favorite quote. I have so many, it's unreal. So I'll try to get through these really fast. It is what it is. I like that quote because it is. It is what it is. Figure out a way around it or how to deal with it, but it is. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. I truly believe that. If you've got the bravery to go out and tackle something, you will reap some reward from it, whether it's knowledge or fun or, even if it was a blooming failure, you will still have learned something and there'll be something good to come out of it. So your life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. Never complain about getting older. Far too many people have been denied the privilege. I've been thinking about that one a lot lately since I just turned 50. What you put up with, you end up with. I tell my girls this all the time. They're in their early 20s, and without all the relationships and things, that young girls go through, I always tell them that, whatever you put up with, set the bar where you want it to be and keep it there, because if you put up with less than that, that's what you'll end up with down the road, is less than what you wanted. You can either focus on your problems or your blessings. The question is, do you want more problems or do you want more blessings? I like that one. I believe whatever you focus on comes to you more. Worrying does not take away tomorrow's troubles. It only takes away today's peace. And the same boiling water that softens the potato hardens the egg. It's about what you're made of, not the circumstances. That one's thought-provoking and I like it. Okay, where were you? Favorite actor? I'd have to go with Will Smith. I love Maggie Smith too, especially her roles on Downton Abbey, and she's wonderful. And I asked my husband who he thought I would like, and he said Olaf. I think he might be right. Favorite color? Green. I absolutely love green. That's always been my favorite color. I pretty much like every color of green. So green is it. My second color would be like the dark purples and burgundies. Loud music or soft music? Well, that depends upon what I'm doing. If I'm cooking, I always put on like atmosphere kind of music. Like if I'm making fajitas, I put on mariachi. If I'm making something Italian, I put on like Italian piazza cafe type music. Yeah, country music for a big barbecue. I put whatever on, and then I usually listen to it loud. In the bathtub, I listen to Hawaiian music a lot, and I usually have that soft. So it all depends on the music and the mood and what I'm doing. Where do you go when you're sad? I'd have to say I go to my backyard happy place, which I did a video on if you're interested, or my bedroom. There's nothing better than just climbing in bed and snuggling with your pillow when you're sad. How long does it take you to shower? I figure about 7 to 10 minutes. Not real long, but not real short. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? Between like 35 and 45 minutes generally. So that's what I would say. Ever been in a physical fight? No, good Lord. I'd curl up and die. No. Turn-ons, okay? Eyes are very important to me. That's everything. Shoulders, good, broad, nice shoulders are good for me on a guy. I like a clever, fun personality, and I want his attention to be on me, not on his phone, not on something, attention on me. That's a turn-on. Turn-offs, okay. Arrogance, cockiness, and rudeness. So if you're arrogant, cocky, or rude, anybody, no. No one, no. Okay. Reason you joined YouTube. It was just something I kind of wanted to do for a long time. I have friends who are doing YouTube things and enjoying it. I thought, I'll just give it a try. I'll just put myself out there and just be me, just Jennifer. That's why I titled it that. And things I like and things I want to do and meet some more people. I've met some friends through YouTube, so I'd like to continue that, and that's fun, so that's why. Biggest fear. Okay. My biggest phobia type fear is worms. I can't. I mean, it's bad. It's really bad. So worms is that biggest phobia fear. My biggest fear in life, though, is for something really bad to happen to my family, and my loved ones. So the last thing that made me cry was the movie The Good Lie. It has Reese Witherspoon in it. I don't know if you've seen it. It's about the refugees from Sudan. Great movie. I totally recommend you see it. But there will be some tear-jerky parts in there, and I definitely cried at that. 29. Last time you said you loved someone. Today, I tell my family I love them all the time. We don't walk out the door to get the mail without saying love you. They do it too. Okay, my camera just cut out, and I think I'm pretty sure it cut out as at the question the last time you said you loved someone. And I was explaining how my family and we say that back and forth to each other all the time. We can't do anything without saying that. And you'd think that would get annoying and weird, but for us, it's just like, it's almost like even a salutation. You know what I mean? It's just second nature for us, and we all mean it. So that's that. Meaning behind your YouTube name. My YouTube name is Just Jennifer. And when I started the idea of making this channel, I decided that I couldn't try to be something I'm not. I would fail at that miserably. I can't be anything I'm not. And I am what I am, and I am interested in certain things, and some of you out there are interested in those same things. And I just had to be me and do what I do and what I like, and hopefully that would be enough for the few people who might want to see it. So anyway, that's why it's called Just Jennifer, because that's what it is. It's just me and what I do, and not trying to be anything else. Last book you read, Primates of Park Avenue, is what I read. It was a good one, basically about a woman who was an anthropology major and worked as an anthropologist, and then she moved to the East Side in New York, and how she observed people and kind of compared that to what she observed in her primate studies. So very interesting book, cute. I recommend it. And the book you are currently reading, I'm reading a book called Stir, S-T-I-R. It is basically about a woman who suffered a brain damaging incident, and how she came back to being normal by different recipes and different cooking things and food. So I thought that was very interesting, so I'm reading that one right now. Last show you watched. Well, I watch a lot of YouTube, but I have to tell you, the last TV show I watched was last night. We all decided to pile in the family room and watch TV while we ate dinner on our laps, and we watched Naked and Afraid. So there you have it. Naked and Afraid was the last show I watched. Last person you talked to, that would have been my daughters upstairs. They're upstairs in the dining room right now, and I just spoke to them before I came down here. I'm in the basement right now. This is our basement. So my daughters. Relationship between you and the last person you texted. The last person I texted was my husband, and the relationship between us is he's my husband, and he asked me if I knew what was for dinner. So that's how that went. My favorite snack. Well, in a perfect world where calories were not an issue, and heart disease and cholesterol and all that weren't problems either, I would have Ruffles potato chips with French onion dip. Love that stuff. However, I maybe have that twice a year if I'm lucky, and on a normal world, on a normal basis, if I want to have a snack and I need something, I'll usually grab almonds or cashews. They're really good though, but yeah. Places you want to visit. Okay, these are the three that come to my mind. Machu Picchu, I would love to see that. That just seems so amazing. Bora Bora, again, seems so amazing. And I'd like to go to Australia. I've never been to Australia. I've been to quite a few places in the world. But those are ones that I just really want to see. The last place you were. I was in St. Lucia with my family on vacation. St. Lucia's in the West Indies, a Caribbean type island in the West Indies. And we had a fabulous vacation, even though we had no luggage for the first 2.5 days. And we were wearing the weirdest clothes. We still had a really, really good time. We are good world travelers, my family and I. We make do, and we have some amazing stories, but that was fun. We were in St. Lucia. Do you have a crush? No, I really don't. I'm just, no. And last time you kissed someone, that would have been this morning. I kissed my husband goodbye before he left for work. So that's what I would have done then. The last time you were insulted. Well, luckily, I don't get insulted very often, which is very good. I'm having a hard time thinking of the last time I got insulted. So obviously it's not anything that happens a lot in my life, thank goodness. I'm not sure. Okay, my camera battery died, so I'm not exactly sure where that left off, but I think it was last time you were insulted, and I was saying how I'm lucky that I usually don't get insulted too much on a daily basis. But I was telling about I had a pen thrown at my head when I worked in a middle school by an angry parent. She wasn't angry at me. I didn't do anything wrong, but she was mad, and she flung a pen, and it right in the face. So that was fun. Favorite flavor of candy. Flavor of candy makes it sound like, like what flavor, like fruity or, I'd still have to go with chocolate though, because chocolate's my favorite kind of candy. But if I have to pick a fruit type of a flavor of candy, like a hard candy, I'll go with lime. Lime all the way, always lime. What instruments do you play? None. I took piano lessons for a while when I was younger, but I don't play anything now, and that did not stick. Instead, I joined choir, and I did a lot of singing, and I used to sing at people's weddings and things like that. So, favorite pieces of jewelry or piece of jewelry? Of course, I'm going to say my wedding ring. And so that's this part. It's my engagement ring and my wedding band. And then these are anniversary rings. So I love stacking these two together. And then this one I wear on this hand all the time. So I'd have to say these are my favorite pieces of jewelry, wear them all the time. And my other favorite piece would be this Tiffany Diamonds by the Yard, I think it's called, solitaire diamond thing there that I also got from my husband. Those are my very favorites that I wear all the time. Last sport I played. Okay, I don't play sports. I've never been a sporty person, but I do yoga. Does that count? I walk on the treadmill, sometimes even jog on it occasionally when my body allows it. I used to do track and I was on the swim team when I was younger, but no, yoga. Last song you sang. I did this today. I was in the car and I was singing out loud to I Can't Feel My Face. Do you know that song? I don't even know who sings it. I Can't Feel My Face When I'm With You, that song. Love that song. It makes me laugh and I think it's hysterical and it's got a good thing to it. So I like that one. Favorite chat up line. Okay. Never been one for chat up lines. I think they're smarmy. That's my word for it, smarmy. I'm going to go with a smile and a hello, because that'll get me to talk to you. Just a big smile and a hello, and I'm there. I'll talk to you. Have you ever used it? Heck yeah. I smile and hello all the time. Where am I? Okay. I don't even know. 48. Oh. 49. We're almost done. Last time you hung out with someone. I'm going to go with my daughters, and all the time. We go to lunches together, we go to movies, we pile in my bed at night and chat. So we just sort of hang out together every chance we get. We watch crazy shows for fun, and they're both home this summer, and we're all together again, and it's just wonderful. We're having a good time. So I'm going to go with my daughters. We hang out. And the last question is, who should answer these questions next? Well, the people I would have said would be Pink to Paris, Brooke, but she tagged me, so I can't tag her back. I'll get her on another tag, though, I'm sure. And Bags for Bubbles, which but she tagged her, so I'm not going to do that since she's been tagged. So I'm really not sure who I would tag on this one. I've seen many other people do this tag, so I'm not sure who's left to do it. But if you do videos, or if you're thinking about doing them, this could be a good way to start. And I'd love to hear your answers, because it does kind of put you on the spot. It certainly does, but it's also a good way of getting to know people better. So that is my 50 questions tag completed. And thank you if you stuck in there to listen to all this. And pretty soon, I have a couple other things I'm doing soon that I will be putting on video and posting. So thanks again for watching and joining me, and have a great day. Bye.